I'm literally freaking out. I'm literally freaking out right now. It's such a big day. I have the baby monitor in my pocket because my little baby boy is taking his first crib nap ever, and I'm gonna use this time that I have on my hands to take my chicks and move them outside. Okay, so step one is I'm going to very quickly put a ladder on the door that leads to the run because I made the door like 12 feet high from the bottom of the, or 12 feet, oh my God, 12 inches above the bottom of the coop, just so that I could do deep litter. But right now they're pretty small chickens, so I'm just gonna give them a little boost so that they're not taking a nosedive when they leave the coop and go into their run. Okay, so I have selected my piece of scrap wood that I'm going to use as the ramp because, you know, it might be a temporary thing. They might not need it. So here we go. So I'm just going to secure this thing with some little hinges. Oh, baby's fussing. Okay, gotta be fast. Gonna have to take a brief intermission to go get that baby. Okay, there's one. And two. This is the reality of being a mom, and my husband's gone on a work trip, so that's why I'm single parenting on a Saturday. But sometimes you just have to finish the thing you're doing. Otherwise, you know, you'd never get anything done. I had to learn that. It's hard to not go running every single time you hear your baby cry, but sometimes 2 seconds makes all the difference in the world. Okay, that is complete. Oh, that's so rickety. I don't like it at all. That's not even helpful. Ugh, God. Okay, we're just gonna go get the baby and worry about this later. Okay, so now we have to try to get this strip screw out of here. Haha. Victory is mine. Pieces of pallet wood. Now that's a pocket hole. It seems stable. Whatever. They weigh like a pound, so it ain't that serious. For the next step, I'm gonna get some bedding and put it in the Rubbermaid bin that I originally brought them home in, and that's just going to tide me over for a little while, because what I want to do is take the bedding that they've been using and put that down first on the bottom of the coop, and then put new bedding on top of it. So basically the deep litter method is you keep adding new bedding instead of cleaning the entire coop out and putting new bedding in. You just keep adding new bedding on top of that, and you have to know that you're going to do that before you start building your coop, because like I needed to put the door higher like you guys saw, so I gave myself like 12 inches of space. Probably won't use all that, but what happens is instead of taking bedding out that's dirty and stinky and putting it in your compost so you have like whole pine shavings in there, what you kind of want to do is let that bedding that's dirty continue to break down like natural process and put clean bedding on top of it, because basically you're using more carbon to fight off the stinky nitrogen that's gassing off from their debris. And then when you go to clean it out like twice a year, you're going to pull out the top layer of bedding and set that aside, and then you're going to scoop the bottom layer of bedding out, which should be all powder already broken down and a lot more bioavailable for your compost or your garden, wherever you're putting it. And then you take that fresh bedding that you scooped off that's like still intact, and then you put that in as your new bottom layer, and then you just keep stacking on top of it. So like that's the deep litter method. So I want to salvage the bedding that's in their brooder box right now so I can get a jump start. So here we go. This is the Rubbermaid bin that I brought them home in, and this is just going to temporarily house them while I'm out here messing around with their brooder box. I'm gonna put some bedding in there just because with the baby and everything like that, I might have to like stop and take a break, so it might take a while. Okay, we are back in the starter room for all things garden and backyard homestead, so it's a little chaotic right now, but that's okay. It's gonna get a lot less chaotic when I get these freaking chickens out of here. We're gonna get some very angry chickens out of their brooder box. Oh God, this is gonna be crazy. And into their temporary abode. Lord, make me fast and accurate. Nookers, you wanna lead the way? Chinook's gonna lead the way. She's the leader. All right, Apache, thank you. Who else we got still in here? Little bird, where you at? Up, 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 up. Oh, you're fast, girl. Okay. All right, little bird, not happy. Kiowa and Huey. Okay, ladies, I know. Kiowa and Huey are a package deal. Oh, now we're gonna take this box outside and start shoveling it into the bottom of the coop. You're gonna see me running back and forth 8 billion times to give my son his binky because he keeps dropping it and getting mad, but it's all good. You know, we're just one big happy family. I gotta be fast. So I'm gonna take this thing. We'll probably still use this for a little while I get their food and water situation worked out. But yeah, so I'm just gonna shovel dirty bedding into the coop. Oh, already spilling it. Already spilling it. Come on now. So wasteful. All right, I'm about to move the baby over here. And all you moms on YouTube can judge me if you want to, but we're raising outside babies over here. Murph's keeping a close eye on the boy. Ooh, child. Mama is already sweating. Just hike my drawers up real fast. Oh, update. Chickens are still inside in the AC. I didn't bring them out here yet. I want them to get the full surprise, like all at once. I want them to be absolutely gagged. You know, and the best thing about all this is these awesome big pieces of birch plywood that were left over from my van build. Now that the chickens are done with them, I get them back. You can see all of that brooder box bedding that we have in here. Really actually filled up a surprising amount of it. And I have this rake so that I can try and get it like as an even layer in here before I go putting in the new stuff. And I don't know how much of it you can see, but there's already some like powdering going on. So like a lot of this bedding's already breaking down. I have another bag too that I can use if it comes down to it. But the bedding I'm using is just really simple pine shavings from Tractor Supply. There's a feed store like a town over that I think I'm gonna check out and see like kind of the other options that they have. But for now, this is what I'm using, and I'm just pushing really lightly because I don't want to disturb too much of the stuff on the bottom. This is probably a great angle for me. And the chickens are gonna scratch and peck and probably turn up a lot of this with just their day-to-day activities, so probably don't have to obsess too much. Would I be a crazy chicken lady if I didn't obsess? Okay, they are less than happy. Sometimes you just gotta take action, you know what I mean? Hello, angry girls. Now don't nobody think about flying. Little bird, you wanna go first? Look, we gotta stay in there. That's a new house. Got a new house. All right, chickens staying in coop. Okay, we're back. Had to take a little break to feed my baby, but we're gonna see how the girls are doing. Hopefully they're still alive out here. I don't really know. I'm gonna bring them some water as a like peace offering. I'm gonna go get their food too, but I only have a couple of hands. I don't know where they are. Where's my dog? Hi, Murph. You eat any chickens? Hopefully not. Oh my god. Oh. They were all in the little corner. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I see 5. Yep, there's 5. Jiminy Christmas. Oh my god. That was so scary. I was like, the chickens have vanished. Like, where could they have possibly gone? I don't know. You know, Murph didn't have any in his mouth unless he just freaking noshed all 5. Like, holy cracker jacks. Brief pause before we give them food because I'm trying to get Johnny to sleep. He's a big nap fighter, so we just gotta ease our way into it. I think he's asleep. Just kidding. Okay, we're gonna get the food and see if we can coax the chickies out of the coop and into the run. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. Murph, behaving? Probably not. I am so excited. My little chickies, oh, out in the big world. They grow so fast. What I've learned, important thing is to shut the door after you enter the coop. Crucial TTP. You don't know what a TTP is. Good. Excuse me, buenas snacks. A couple of village idiots in the back still scratching at nothing. So it doesn't look like they're particularly interested in coming outside. So I think what I'm gonna do is move their food and water inside of the coop for now. Yeah, this is just gonna give me more peace of mind knowing that they're getting the food and the water that they need. I'm glad I saved this little rack. The door's open, but it just doesn't seem like they're ready to come out yet. And it's actually not that bad in there temperature-wise. It's pretty cool in there. I think they're just fine hanging out in here. And I'll come check on them throughout the day just to make sure they're adjusting well. Yeah, I'm just gonna put this over here and put some of their food in there. And I think today I'm actually gonna put some of their fermented chicken feed in here with them. More on the fermented chicken feed thing. I looked into fermented chicken feed, and basically that's just where you take their chicken feed, put it in a container, cover the food, you know, with water in the container, and then let it ferment for like 3 days and then give it to the chickens. And apparently the benefits to that is that the nutrients become a little bit more bioavailable. You can do it with chick feed or with full-size chickens, it really doesn't matter, but they are more like satiated because I think the food's like hydrated, so it fills them a little bit more. It's just like overall better for them. Let me tell you, that shit stinks. Like it does not smell good. Like it's not like rotten, but it's definitely funky. Like it's fermented food, it's funky. So what I did was I put it back in the container and put the container in the fridge to slow down the fermentation process and keep it from stinking up my house, which really helped because I wanted to save it for when they were ready to come outside and then like kind of do a test run and see how that goes, because I'm not gonna do that in my house. I tried, it was gross. But yeah, so I'm gonna bring some of their fermented food out probably later tonight or later this afternoon when I come and check on them. Their door is still open, so we'll see if they go outside, but who knows, like they might not. They might just be content to stay in there for now. Like they're still little, but they're safe, they're nice and cool, they have water, they have everything they need, so not too concerned about them. But yeah, so this was a interesting video today. I just wanted to show you like the process that it took to get chicks out into the coop. If you know you were curious about how to actually make that transition, that's how I did it. And I hope you like the stuff that I've been putting out. Drop me a note in the comments and let me know what you want to see. If not, I'm just gonna keep filming kind of like what I do day to day. I don't know, I like making YouTube, so it's pretty fun. So thanks for watching. Subscribe.